I love my Vibram Five Fingers, but I am done, and I'm going to tell you why. So, ever since I liberated my toes about 5 years ago, I struggle to wear any other kind of shoes. And I have many pairs, as you can see. But the problem with them is there's an issue with holes forming in the big toe and the toe next to the big toe. And so they're not cheap. And I have just put up with buying many pairs as the hole forms in the big toe, just buying a new pair. But I have been keeping them all because there's nothing wrong with the rest of the shoe. So that was the first issue. I have done a video on repairing them. I found quite a trainer repair patch that worked quite well. I actually found the patch on Barefoot Junkie when I was reordering a new pair of Five Fingers. So that was kind of issue number one. They're not cheap, and to have to for them to not last very well or have to put a reinforcement patch in them is a little bit irritating. But because I love the liberated toes, I was prepared to put up with that. So I live in Portugal now, and I ordered my shoes in the UK from Barefoot Junkie, and I ordered some when I was in the UK, ready to take back, just to have them ready in stock for when I need them, because I can't get them here. So I had a pair, I put them down when the big toe went in the latest pair. I went to get them out of the box and discovered that they were faulty. So I contacted Barefoot Junkie and said, anyway, the story's a bit unnecessary, but there was a big gap in between when I exchanged them and from when I bought them. So bear in mind that I was already a little bit fed up with this repair issue. And anyway, so I got the new shoes, got them out the box, and they were completely different in size. As soon as I opened the box and saw them, I thought, oh, they look small. I thought they'd sent me the wrong size. So then I checked, they were the right size. Anyway, they have literally come up at least a size smaller. I noted on the label in the shoe that they made in a different place. One pair were made in Vietnam. Anyway, I'm going to compare them in a minute. Now, they must have known this. They can't tell me that nobody has told them that those shoes are coming up at least a size smaller. So, but I was they arrived the day before I was driving back to Portugal. So I now have this, they're nearly £100. What are they, £95 or something? Down the drain. These shoes are no good to me. They are now here with me in Portugal. They wasn't particularly helpful or apologetic, even though I've got so many pairs of shoes for them, a loyal customer. I did explain to them. It's because one of the first things they said to me is, oh, we won't be able to give you a refund, we can only exchange them. It's fine, I wanted them exchanged. I explained to them that I love the shoes. I love my toes being free and liberated. But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry for the inconvenience. Nothing, nada. So it was kind of like the last straw, and I'm done with them now. So it is R.I.P. Vibrams. I know there are other natural shaped shoes and wide toe box shoes out. There's a lot more now than what there was when I first started them. And I said earlier 5 years, but it's longer than 5 years. It's got to be about 7 years, I think. But anyway, so I know a lot of people put the toe separators in their shoes and wear like the wide box shoes, but I'm well over 6 foot. I'm 11 size feet, and I don't need to make my feet look any bigger. But as well, I just like the separated toes. it's the closest thing you can get to being barefoot. So yes, but yeah, I don't fancy my feet looking like duck feet, although the 5 fingers look ridiculous, but it's worth it for those. It's worth it because, as I say, it's the closest thing to walking barefoot. It's just amazing walking on, like, you know, places like this. You just feel everything under your feet. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I've ordered some Vivo Barefoot walking boots, waterproof walking boots, which I need anyway, because obviously in the cold and the wet, 5 fingers are no good. But anyway, that's it for now for me. With them, I'm done. So I try my best to show this. I've come over to the window where it's light because it's quite difficult to see, but I don't know if you can tell the difference there. Probably not in the camera, but I will. This is the new pair. This is an original pair. I mean, just look at, it's really hard. Hang on, let me pick up the camera. It's really hard to show. I need 2 hands, but there's the heel. Look at the difference in the size of the heel. So if I line up from the top, then I'm sorry I can't show this better, but I've got a little tripod which is pointing the camera down, and then if I keep them lined up and show you the bottom, that is, look at the difference.